Hi, I'm Sarah,
And I'm Charlotte.
and we're the Swift Saga. Fans of Taylor Swift and had the opportunity to talk about her for 30 minutes straight, so obviously we had to take it.
Today we will be reviewing Taylor's brand new 10th studio album, Midnights, that came out on October 21st, 2022.
This is Taylor's first pop album since 2019, so there's been a lot of buzz around its release.
We will only be reviewing the first 13 tracks, but there were 7 extra bonus tracks that Taylor released at 3 a.m. on October 21st.
Taylor called these tracks the 3 a.m. tracks, and those 7 songs are so good. People weren't really surprised that they were bonus tracks, but 7 is a lot more than normal for an artist.
I'm glad she added more songs because it adds to the goodness of the album. We will be interviewing Livia to get another fan's thoughts on the album. I'm so excited to start reviewing.
We are both fans of Taylor Swift and had the opportunity to talk about her for 30 minutes straight, so obviously we had to take it.
Today we will be reviewing Taylor's brand new album, Midnights, that came out on October 21st, 2022.
We will also be interviewing Livia to get another fan's opinion on the new album.
Now let's get started with reviewing Side A, the first 6 tracks of Midnights.
Lavender Haze, which is probably my favorite song on the album, but I say that about every single song. The first lyric that she says, "Meet me at midnight," is like,
It's so good.
that's probably the best part of the whole song. And then when she says, yeah, oh yeah, she says that like after each, before the chorus is just, sounds amazing. And then the lyric, the 1950s crap they want from me. Literally, I love that she's such a feminist.
There is so many lyrics that I picked out of these songs that, like, I just love them. Like, I have so many quotes in my notes that I, like, want to talk about because there's so many good lyrics through this album.
Yes, and when she says, they're bringing up my history, but you weren't even listening.
Oh, my
Are you
God.
kidding?
She's so iconic.
I love her for that. And then when she says in the bridge, talk your talk and go viral, I just need this love spiral, the fact that, like, she doesn't really care what other people are saying, she just wants to be in love.
Yeah. I really like the background music, and I love the isolation of her voice at the end of the chorus on the "Stay in That Lavender Haze" line.
Yeah.
I also really liked the outro, like the fade out of her
too.
singing and the music for
I
that
love
song.
when she fades out.
That was probably my favorite part, was the outro. Now let's talk about Maroon. I really like the intro. It was giving me old Taylor vibes from, like, my childhood.
Yes.
I really liked the chorus, and the final verse was my favorite part.
With
it was
her, like, raspy voice.
Yes, it was literally so good. I love when she sings like that.
I think my favorite part is when she says, roommates cheap but screw top rosé. Just like the pronunciation of that. That sounds weird, but, like, it sounded so cool. And the chorus being, like, everything is a shade of maroon, like everything she was talking about, the blood in her cheeks, the mark on her collarbone, like, I just liked the metaphor for that. And the bridge just sounds really cool, even though she swears in it, but it still sounds good.
Yeah.
And the raspy voice, also, I wrote that down as being, like, probably my favorite part from the song. Track 3 is Antihero, and also the first music video Taylor released from the Midnights era, and I think it's probably my favorite music video that she released. But for Antihero, it was a very pop song, which I missed her pop music so much.
Yeah.
Like, I loved folklore and Evermore, but pop is definitely my favorite genre that she's done. And then when she says, it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Oh my God, I wrote that down in my notes. I wrote down the hi. I love that part.
That lyric is just so iconic.
The way that she says it is so cute.
Yes.
I love it.
And I also had, rooting for the Antihero. I don't know. I just liked, like, I didn't think that that's what the hook would be for the song.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just cool.
Just the way that she says some of the lyrics is, like, I want to mention them because they just, like, itch my brain.
Yeah. And the bridge, where she's like, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money, like her dream. Like, that's crazy.
I really like the flow of the lyrics, and I like the message that the song has, like the story it tells, because when I listen to music, I hear the lyrics, and then there's visions of like it in my brain. So I don't know. I really liked the way it plays out and stuff, and I really like when she does the little hi at the it's me, hi. I love that part.
Same.
Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey is the next track. I don't really like how she said it was gonna be featuring Lana, and then she's just background vocals.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
That was one of the very few things about this album that I wrote a bad note for.
Yeah.
Was because I just, like, she was Lana fishing. she baited us.
For real.
I really like the way that she says, like, snow on the beach, weird. You know that part?
Yeah,
I love that part.
It's
so
perfect.
good. I like that you can still pick out Lana's voice, even, like, under Taylor's, because her voice is just so iconic that you can still hear it.
Yeah.
And I think the bridge is my favorite part of the song for
I
that
love the
one,
bridge too.
because it's just so good.
Yeah. I think my favorite part on Snow on the Beach is just the fact that Taylor's singing, like, a higher pitch, because she sounds really good when she sings higher.
Yeah.
And then you talked about the weird but beautiful part, and I love that part. It's so cute. And then You Wanting Me Tonight Feels Impossible. That's just so cute.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. And the bridge.
Literally so good.
Obsessed with it. And that's probably my favorite part is when she says, after the bridge, she says, "Are we falling like snow on the beach?" And then, like, the beat drop. Sounds amazing. Track 5 is You're on Your Own, Kid, and I really love this song because it tells the story of, like, Taylor liking a boy and then him not liking him back, or her back, and then she's starting to write songs, and then she's like, oh wait, lots of people write songs, I'm not special. But then the fact that she's so successful, like, even while she thought she was on her own, just is really sad but happy, I guess. And the background after, like, the first verse, she says, like, all my days, and it's like kind of background, and it sounds really pretty. And the lyric, I was picking the petals or something, he loves me not, something different bloomed, writing in my room. Just, like, I love that. The fact that she was, like, over the boy, and she's like, let me do something more beneficial for my life, and now she's super famous. And the post-bridge part, when she says, yeah, you can face this.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so comforting, honestly.
Yeah. I love the story that this song tells. It's just so cute. Like, it's sad at first, but I like the end, how it kind of shows that she was successful even though she thought she couldn't be, or that she wasn't special.
Yeah.
I really like the chorus. I mean, it has kind of blown up on TikTok, so that's probably why I like it so much, because I've heard it so many times. But it's just really good. I don't like how fast the You're on Your Own, Kid, You Always Have Been is, because I feel like there should be a longer break between them, but there's just not.
Yeah.
I don't like the tempo changes, like,
because
they're just too sudden. I feel like it's not very cohesive, but I really do like the ending verse. That is just it's such a good verse.
It's so cute.
Track 6, Midnight Rain. I really loved the intro for this one. It reminds me of Minecraft music, kind of, like the background audio kind of reminds me of Minecraft music. I like how the last word goes upscale, like you know how on each verse of the chorus or something, I think it goes, like, upscale on the last word. I like that, and I liked the fade out at the end of the song of the music. That was really good too.
I love the fades. I really like Midnight Rain with, like, the deep voice at the beginning, even though, like, it is Taylor, she just, like, edited her voice. I just think it sounds so cool. I love when she does that. And then Broke His Heart 'Cause He Was Nice lyric, that's kind of a slay. What else? Again with the, like, feminist stuff, I guess, where she said he wanted a bride, but I was making my own name. Like, I love that she went out and made her own name. She didn't want to settle down at the time.
Yeah.
And then All of Me changed like Midnight Rain. Perfect. And The Haunted, the last, when she says at the end, she's like, I guess we all sometimes get some kind of haunted or something. I was like, oh, Speak Now? I love Haunted from Speak Now.
Yeah.
Now let's see what Livia has to say about this amazing album.
What are your overall thoughts on the album?
My overall thoughts are that the album is very weirdly nostalgic, and it reminds me of her more pop era, and so I like it a lot because that's what I grew up listening to.
Favorite song when you first listened to the album?
My favorite song was, I think, Lavender Haze.
Slay, I love that song. And then after listening to the album more, do you have a different favorite song?
This is hard because I can't pick a new one. I'd say probably You're on Your Own Kid is on the regular. Yeah. Okay, then You're on Your Own Kid.
What song do you relate to the most?
Probably Antihero, I guess.
Yeah.
Slay.
Honestly, as you should.
That's such a good song.
That's kind of sad.
It's okay. It's okay. Controversial, but what is your least favorite song?
What's it called? I always skip it. Dear Reader.
Okay. Yeah, from the 3 a.m. tracks.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that song, I like it, but it is a little boring.
What song do you hope has a music video?
Either Maroon or Lavender Haze.
Yes.
I love both those songs so much. Thank you for being here, Livia.
Thank you for having me.
Now that we've talked about the first 6 tracks,
let's see what the next 7 tracks have in store. Track 7 is Question, and I said that it has a very similar flow to the other songs. All of them are really similar, honestly, over the whole album. It's not just this song. I like the background music. I really liked the chorus, and I loved the bridge.
Yeah. After the bridge, she says, like, the verse, or the chorus again, and she asks the question, like, and 15 seconds later, your friends were clapping too, and then there's literally cheering in the background with her actual friends cheering, and I just think that's so cute to have her actual friends on the song. And I think the bridge sounds cool, and when she says tonight, and it, like, is, like, edited, and her voice goes, like, up and down, I just think that sounds so cool, and I love that Jack Antonoff produced this album, and a lot of her other amazing albums. One of my favorite songs on the album, track 8, is Vigilante Shit. And right off the bat, she just starts off with saying, draw the cat eye sharp enough to kill a man. Who says that? She is...
Taylor Swift. She's literally so good.
Amazing. And when she says, don't get sad, get even, and the even, like, her voice sounds really cool when she says that. I love that part. And then the bridge... It's not necessarily my favorite lyric-wise, just because it's kind of repetitive, but, like, the way she sounds is absolutely perfect.
I really love the intro. Like you said, the cat eye sharp enough to kill a man.
Yeah.
That's just so iconic. Like, I know that's going to live on past this album.
Definitely.
It had really good background music, and I love the energy it's giving. Like, she's coming for revenge.
Yes.
She's back. You better watch out.
Yes.
It's just... I don't know. It's such a good song overall. I love the overall sound that it gives. And the dressing for revenge line is probably my favorite lyric in the song. It's just so good.
Yeah, I agree.
The second music video from the Midnight's era was track 9, Bejeweled. I love the shimmer on the chorus. That's my favorite part. I love the TikTok trend that has been going with this song too. It's dance. With the little Bejeweled strut. It's literally so cute. I love that. I really like the tempo changes in this one, even though the other song I didn't like them. These ones are just more cohesive. I feel like the other ones were too much of a difference, but these ones are a lot, like, I like them a lot more. I said that, like, the background music kind of gives me, like, a 2D pixel game vibe.
Kind of, yes.
Like, but I like it. It, like, works well. And I really love the bridge. I love the ending of the song. This is probably one of my favorite songs.
Really?
I feel like it's really underrated.
Yeah,
I
like
love
it.
this song.
Shimmer just sounds really cool. And the, like, final shimmer at the end of the song where it just, like, kind of abruptly ends. I love it. And the nice, when she says, like, nice in the background, it kind of gives me the ding from Gorgeous.
Yes.
Like,
oh, my God.
And I love the song Gorgeous. And the bridge where she says, you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. She's like, she's perfect. 10 is Labyrinth, and I love this song because it's about falling in love, which is just beautiful. And it gives me the Archer vibes from Lover.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of sounds. And I really like when she says, like, oh no, I'm falling in love. Oh, I'm falling in love again. She said that, like, 3 times. It's, like, different stages of falling in love, like she's scared, or like she realizes it, she's scared, and then she just accepts it because she's excited to be in love.
Yeah, I think this song is really cute. I really like the intro, and I love the vocal range that she shows because we all know Taylor has a huge range, but this song kind of shows off the whole thing.
It does,
It's really good. I really like the flow of the music. The whole chorus is just amazing. I don't have anything bad to say about this song.
Me neither.
And I really like the outro too. Just the whole song it's just perfect. It's so good. 11 is a relaxing thought, just like Karma. I really love the intro music of this song. I love the Karma is a cat line. It's just so cute because I love cats. And the vision of Taylor with a little fluffy black cat in her lap, like iconic. Mischievously girl bossing. Like, I just love that. The chorus is really good. That was probably my favorite part, was the chorus.
Same.
And I really like the outro on that one as well.
Yeah, I like how the bridge is like the same, pretty much the same words as like the chorus, but she changes it up, and I just think it's really cool. And the fact that Karma is like, oh, what track is it? Track 11, and there was like a bunch of theories about that, but now I cannot remember a single one of them. But this Karma is definitely probably my favorite song on the album, just because Taylor's had to deal with negative things, but then the people who did those bad things to her got karma. So
yeah, Karma and Bejeweled are probably my top two.
Yeah. Is a sweet track 12. This song is like a really cute love song that Taylor and her boyfriend Joe wrote together, and it's definitely not one of my favorites because it is like slower, and I like pop songs better, but this is really cute, and her voice sounds perfect on it, of course.
The intro is a really different sound for Taylor, but it works for her.
Yeah.
It's not something I've heard a lot of from her before, but I really like it. And this song reminds me of like old Tate McRae music when she first started blowing up. I used to listen to Tate McRae a lot when she
first started.
Kind of came up, and this just reminded me of all of her old music. Taylor really is a mastermind with this as track 13. I really like the robot-esque intro of this song. I love how a lot of the songs on this album are like kind of more like pixel game vibes for the like underlay music. 'Cause I like beboop music, so I don't know, that appeals to me. I really like the chorus, and just this whole song in general is such a good song. This is another one of my favorites from Midnights, because it's so good.
Yeah, I like the background music too. It's like 70s vibes, which a lot of people were saying like that's what the album gave them. And I also really love the bridge and the chorus. The song is definitely not one of my favorites, only because there's so many other amazing songs, but I like it a lot.
Now we're going to play a game where we spin a wheel for a random album and then a random song from that album, and we're going to review it right now.
All right, we spun the wheel, and we got Taylor's debut album that's titled Taylor Swift.
Now we're going to spin the wheel to pick the song. We got our song.
I really love listening to Taylor's like country albums just because it's so different from what she does now. And the fact that she like literally faked her country accent is so funny to me. And even though she still sounds amazing, I just think it's funny that that accent is not even real. The bridge of this song is really cute. I like how she kind of changes up the lyrics, and I like the kind of beat difference. And the outro is cute, where she like grabs a pen and an old napkin and writes down their song. Makes me really want a boyfriend.
I really love this song. I didn't recognize it at first, and then I heard it, and I realized what it was. This song is such a classic, like, from my childhood.
Yeah.
I literally love this song. I love Taylor's country songs. I'm not a country fan.
Same.
You put on some country Taylor Swift, I will bust it down.
Yep.
I love
the cowgirl
country
boots are
Taylor.
on.
She, like, I just think it's so funny how she went from starting out as a country artist to where she is now.
Yeah.
Like, girl did a 360.
She really did.
But she does everything so good, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter. Today we got to talk about Taylor's 10th studio album, Midnights.
You got to hear our opinions, and we got to talk to Livia about her opinions on the album.
Next week, we will be reviewing Taylor's 6th studio album, which is one of our absolute favorites.
If you're not sure which one that is, you can tune in next week to find out.
Thank you for listening to our take on this album.
Tune in next week to see what album we review next.